Good old Penrose 512.
Yep, 512. Ashtung.
Achtung.
Achtung.
Or attention.
Oh, attention. Hey, it's the ship.
Ah. These are the, I believe this is the spot where... Oh no, this one isn't it.
Penrose briefing, phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade! By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board the ship. As you approach the Earth cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs from alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of the decrypted transmission.
The scribbled up notes here, I would like to...
Okay.
Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we both looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I'm finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy.
Damn. Oh, it's
No,
locked.
wait. Try clicking on the that area, not the note.
Not the note.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, sorry. Confused it with another pile of garbage.
Wow.
Oh dear God.
Locked.
Ship's locked.
It's defective.
Do we have a map?
No.
It's fine. We just gotta go down.
Well. Oh.
Down.
Trying to.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Wait, does it? Oh, the side.
Penrose briefing,
And
phase 3. Start with decrypted transmission. Congratulations, comrade. You survived 33,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. You have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, except that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend that you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you'll take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. And the decrypted transmission.
Oh, look, there's a to the left.
Oh.
Strange strain. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book in her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore when the twins lived. The one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. What was it, Isa? I can't. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt and every panel and every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying.
Ah, that was the one that I was thinking of.
Hmm.
Or one of the two.
Was there a note
May I?
deleted?
Cycle 5-9. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please. Just make it stop. Please. Wait, before you go there, go to
Ah,
the room to the right.
Oh, more stuff. Hmm.
Bit more
Oh.
stuff.
despite I eventually fell ill too. And it had to end this way.
Oh no.
Go to the light.
Nope.
Oh, never mind, there's a down area, or I guess not.
It's time. This is all that's left.
The MC goes home, folks.
And there she is.
Home.
Remember our promise. Elster.
What?
You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please.
Du hast versprochen. Oh.
Thank you.
Wow.
And that was signalis, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for what? I'm not gonna do the
Yeah.
cringe YouTube
Yeah.
outro thing.
You're not gonna do your best Markiplier impression?
Hey!
I think it's
I'm gonna do
not.
one.
Welcome everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Can
I don't know if I can sleep easy tonight.
you not?
We play some Five Nights at Freddy's.
Can you not?
Was that the part of
Let's
87?
just be sad.
Sorry.
Oof.
Even though I only joined like the final boss fight. Damn, that was deep.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dance song.
Gotta love it when something plays a very sad song right at the end to hit you in the feels.
You okay?
No.
It's okay to be not okay. Guillermo del Toro. I know that guy.
Fuck.
I can't really talk right now.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you for
Just let
playing. Made in Hamburg with love.
the orchestral music wash over as the credits roll.
ending.
Oh wow. 11-hour total game time.
We got the promise ending.
Wait. You said promise ending.
But that implies multiple
We
endings.
got the ending where you fulfilled your promise.
There's multiple endings to this.
I can I can like show you or whatever off stream, but yeah, there's a few endings. There are, aside from the fake out ending, there are 3 normal and 1 really secret, complicated to get that people can literally only get on their second playthrough and with either a walkthrough or a lot of dedicated time.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 regular endings completely depend on how you play the game, but I feel like at least of the people that I know and myself included, when you play through the first time, you're kind of gonna get the promise ending more likely than not.
Okay.
Well, I feel like this really is the... I don't know how to say this. I don't know how else this story could...
Well, that's the thing. As Adler says, as you see a number of times with the other, like, fallen Elsters and whatnot, this cycle has repeated many times, and in many ways the other endings kind of aren't endings.
So by all
The
accounts, this really is the one ending that makes sense.
This is arguably, like,
The canonical?
the ending.
Well,
Like,
now I understand a lot about this game.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I also completely understand... Okay.
I actually, when I went through it, I ended up, after beating the final boss, I reloaded everything, and went and had to beat the boss again because I went into the room before I went into that room on the right with the original Elster laying on the ground. Because I feel like that's just... it's an important detail of the lore and everything that like all the everything points to bioresonance, and Ariane is clearly like a notable bioresonant living person. Like, when she mentions the Photoshop and whatever and working, and the note in the rot front that's kind of a flashback, kind of not real, and all flesh and whatnot. Which, again, like, the entire game is sort of a question of how much of it is real and how much isn't, when you have characters that literally warp reality. But like, as the guy says, you know, the clerk at the Photoshop with white hair is a bioresonant. I'm getting out of here. And so she got out of there as well to just be on her ship with her Elster unit that she was assigned. And they spent 3,000 cycles, so like nearly 9 years together, being just the 2 of them in space. And as the mission obviously was coming to an end unsuccessful, as they were running out of supplies and their ship was just gonna start breaking down, the presumed promise there is that she made her unit promise that she would spare her. Well, spare in a, mercy.
Spare her from dying a
killing.
space death.
Mercy kill.
Yeah, rather than the slow, agonizing pain that she was dealing with and that's the other thing of the like with that last set of levels, with everything like gradually turning and expanding into more flesh, with the like losing her hair and her teeth falling out, and this whole thing of like flesh just growing and expanding and living on. It's very reminiscent thematically of like a cancerous tumor and
I
how
was about
cancer
to say that.
spreads. Which, when you also consider that the coolant would eventually start leaking radiation and all those other
You know.
details. But she never, that letter of the details of the Elster unit and how to like keep them from experiencing persona degradation, which is the other note we found in that last act reveals. It's not that like persona degradation makes them dangerous or anything, it makes them more of a person, or it impacts their effectiveness as a unit. It makes them less like just reliable as just sort of dependable, not deviating automatons in its own way.
It's
But that plus like eventually they just experience degradation, especially after 8 years. Like they just become less reliable, less efficient. And so between that and Ariane just not reading any of that stuff about like don't play her music, don't show her photos, like that, she's like, let's watch TV, let's dance to the music. Like she treated her like a person, like a lover.
by all accounts, Ariane comes off as a very sweet
Mm-hmm.
but unintentionally cruel character. She gave Elster sentience, and that made the entire process of a mercy kill so much harder.
Yeah. She treated her like a person and they fell in love, and that made it a whole lot harder to just be an engineer unit who was to put her out of her misery if they were unsuccessful at the end of the mission. And so she made that promise, and she gradually couldn't bring herself to do it. And then, as we see, like, eventually the Elster that Ariane was with fell ill and died, was unable to fulfill her promise, and she crash lands into Sierpinski. Her ship lands into the place that she would have been sent to had her mission been unsuccessful in its own cruel way.
Wow. A
And
catch-22, I guess.
as Adler's notes mention, then Falca goes out into the desert, finds something that she doesn't tell everyone about, finds Ariane's ship, and Ariane's bioresonance fights against her bioresonance, and she gets flooded with her memories of Elster and everything. And this sort of call to every Elster unit in her own way of, if this bioresonance is a song of the stars or conducting, then in her quote unquote dream, in her slowly decaying cryogenic chamber, she's just sending out hopes of Elster remembering to keep her promise. There's a lot.
I'm trying to unpack this. I don't know if I can.
Game is a lot.
Yeah. It is a lot.
I know I know the tier is probably something that could be like justified, and I think I'm gonna end this stream.
Okay.
Power down.